Welcome back to Pac-12 football. Today, we have Muncie taking on San Antonio in our Game of the Week. Before we break down this matchup, let's look at the Week 2 Conference Players of the Week. Safety Kyle Danberg from High Desert State takes our Conference Defensive Player of the Week, while Jordan Scott from Prairie Union takes Offensive Player of the Week. In today's game, we're set to see two high-flying offenses go at each other. Both teams currently sit at 1-1, so it should be an interesting matchup. I'll kick it to the broadcast team and see you after with scores from around the conference.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within your...
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Back to pass, it's Richards. Fires to the big fella. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The offense set for a first down play.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cannon.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. He'll go to the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
Sings it complete to the right. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Great place to start for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw, it's Richards. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun to give, looking for room. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Odom. Turning it on! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cannon.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll do it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Looking for a man. It's Sullivan. Pressure coming. Got it behind the line. It's Martin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Quarterback's got the first. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Gonna run it. It's Martin.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Spins away from the defense. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Set to kick this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Richards. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Caught near the sticks. It's Cannon. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Third down coming up.
Back to throw, it's Richards. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He leaves it with his back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Turns it loose. Complete to the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Out of bounds at the 34.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Chang. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
That's a first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to throw, it's Sullivan. Wide out trying to get it in. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Got the quick completion. Here comes the offense on second down.
At the 29. Second down coming up.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29.
31, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Sullivan. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Cannon.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Finds the tight end. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. RPO complete to open the drive. Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sullivan. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Immediately fires to the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gets the back moving. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
1st down for the offense.
Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Chang. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the bad blood between Oregon and Oregon State dates back to 1894, at least on the football field. A top-5 rivalry, and it's gone final. Oregon State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Beavers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Pulls it in. It's more. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Scanning the field, it's Sullivan. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Martin. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Ellison. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout by the offense.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got the back over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here comes the heat. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Second down.
To the air, it's Sullivan. Plucks it out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now on 3rd down for this offense. They go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Sullivan. Rushes on him. Flushed out of the pocket. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Burke. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the 1st down. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Richards. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
First and 10.
They'll go with a direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rifles it down the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Taken down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Creates a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Smashes ahead. And into the end zone for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boise State is just getting blown off the field right now on that Smurf turf, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Ellison. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Back to pass, it's Richards. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on. Really good running and gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for him.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Looking for a man, it's Sullivan. Here's a heat. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The quarterback stood in there like a champ, but nowhere to go with the ball, and the defense finally got to him on third down to force the punt. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for the big play. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Richards. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Deep shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Rides to back and leaves it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Burke. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sullivan. Bringing the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, they get him on the zone blitz. Defense did a good job disguising that. His quarterback's going to have to dial in a little bit better as this game goes on, Paul, and make sure he understands exactly what the defense is doing.
100%. Listen, when you can, the more you can do, whether it's zone blitz or simulated pressures, whatever, to give the quarterback different looks. A nice job. Looks like a nice company zone. I'm going to have time. No, linebacker comes flying through the hole, gets to the quarterback, and gets the big sack.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Cannon. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Pocket breaking down. He'll get rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Firing to the right, complete. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
T-unit on the field. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today.
Dropping back, it's Sullivan.
They're trailing by 10 to Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on first down. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The offense has a chance, down one possession in the fourth. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Firing deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. Here comes the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Freeney. Tripped up for the tackle.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The official says no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Ellison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Odom. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Cannon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. The sure hands. It's Ellison. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay, Muncie fans, you can all sigh a breath of relief. Muncie advances to 2-1 on the season, while San Antonio will have to go back to the drawing board, now having lost back-to-back games. Let's look at the other results from around the conference. Elsewhere, High Desert State takes down Prairie Union in a barn burner, while Kokomo Tech also advances to 2-1 on the year with their win over FCS Northwest. Possibly the biggest surprise is Montana starting the season 0-3 for the first time ever after falling to Texas State 48-14. Montana can't buy a win currently, and they face a tough team in Muncie next week. How about our other matchups for next week? San Antonio takes on Gulf Coast, while Garden City takes on AFMU. Prairie Union will hope to bounce back after today's loss as they face Cuyahoga next week, while our game of the week features Kokomo Tech heading out west to take on the Modesto Miners. That's all we have for this week. We'll see you next time for more Pac-12 football.